Jim Quick said, the more you know yourself, the less you care and depend on external validation. Don't go broke buying into the opinions of others. You are worth it. Now let's cut the BS and retrain your brain for personal, social, and financial freedom. Here's your host, Liberty v. Justice. What's up, YouTubers? In the immortal words of Rodney King, can't we all just get along? Stay tuned at the end of the show for my very first blooper reel. You are worth it. Marcus, I just want to say that I am praying for you. And while I do not appreciate that comment that you made about me on your YouTube channel and some of the things you said to me in person, which I'll keep to myself, what I do appreciate is the fact that you eat healthy and that you want to help people to be healthy. I appreciate that about you. So I want to thank you, Marcus, for that hateful comment on your YouTube channel, because you know what? I never would have been able to conquer this issue without you. So God bless you. I appreciate you. And thank you for finally helping me conquer this. You are worth it, Marcus. Post your response video below. And if you don't want to post a response video, you can also post a comment about a time when you were bullied and you dealt with it by lifting others up and helping out humanity, okay? You are worth it. Vales mucho. Thank you. Let's not get it twisted, y'all. I'm doing this for me, okay? Maybe I'm a little selfish, but I need to articulate this in a way that my brain can comprehend it, but also so that I can teach this to the world, okay? My message is I am worth it, okay? You are worth it. We are all worth it, okay? I had the biggest problem with self-worth. I feel like that is my specialty. Sharing my struggles in order to communicate the triumphs. I had to think, how would my 13-year-old self feel about this? And how would I tell the kids out there watching me to deal with this? Well, as a 13-year-old, I was very fragile. I already didn't like myself because I was molested from the time I was 2 until 13 or whatever. And, you know, I was raped. And I went through hell as a child. And I probably would have killed myself if somebody had done something like this back then. So I just thank God that they didn't have YouTube back then, and they didn't have all the social media bullying like they did. And what I would tell the kids out there is don't ever do that. Don't ever put somebody down in public, in private, ever. Don't ever do it. Don't even do it in your mind, you know? And that's hard. You will at first, but just let it go, because you know what? Resentment and anger and all those things is like drinking poison and expecting the other person to die. It's not good for you. It is not healthy. It is terrible, and it will corrupt you and destroy you. It will take your light, and you won't be able to create anything. So here's what happened. I was in the store that I'm always in, Sprouts, and it's my favorite store. These people are like my family. You know, they've been good to me. It's been 3 years that I've been sleeping outside, and 1 year I've been sleeping outside in LA. Hey, no regrets. Boo-hoo, poor Liberty. I'm crying all the way to the bank. Like I said, I'm here to show you how to be financially free. So I'm in Sprouts, working on my 2 YouTube channels, and trying to serve you, okay? So I get up to go to the bathroom, and there's this guy, and I was like, I think I'm seeing things right now. I felt like I saw a male version of myself. He had a fake mustache and he was dancing and it was crazy. I went to the bathroom. I said, like, I can't deal with this right now. My brain is in overload. I can't believe that there's another person. Not only is there another person out there like me, but there's another person in my store. So I'm like, all right. So when I was like, I'll deal with this later. So when I come out, what I didn't see was that there was a cameraman filming this guy for his YouTube channel. So, long story short, I got on the guy's YouTube channel. I didn't know if I was going to be in it or not. And I saw him a second time. And I was searching for myself and I couldn't find it. So I asked him about it. And I asked him, hey man, how come you're not supporting my channel or whatever? And the thing is, he was really mean to me. He accused me of some things, and it was not a good conversation. You know, I asked him for his Instagram, or he asked me for mine or something, and he looked himself up on my phone. And afterwards, you know, I pressed unfollow because I was like, yeah, I don't like the way that guy treated me. I just don't appreciate that. You know, I just was thinking, wow. You know, I'm not even going to tell you what I was thinking. But I found the video after that. He has a second channel, you know, and it just blows my mind. It blows my mind that another person who claims to want to be successful in their career, the same career that I have, that you out there, you're watching, you have the same career, and another person that claims to want to be successful treats people like that and doesn't understand that you give what you want in life. If you want to be supported on YouTube, you should give support to other YouTubes. You know, if you want to be encouraged, you should encourage others. If you want to be loved, you should give love. You know, if you want to do something, you have to be it. If you want to have something, you have to give it. Roberto makes a lot of good points in his video. Roberto, I thank you so much. You know, you brought up the point that you said, we hate to complain. You know, when we're doing something we love, and even when we encounter problems, we hate to complain about it. We feel like, you know, we're weak if we bring up something that we're going through, an issue, and it makes it sound trivial, like it shouldn't even be a thing. And yeah, the thing is, though, I didn't just feel that way about when I'm becoming successful. All my life, I felt that I should be silent, like my problems don't matter, like in a way, like I don't even exist. And now it's obvious I know I'm worth it, or I wouldn't be doing this. In reality, I'm doing this for people out there. Everybody out there needs to know that you are worth it. And I thank you so much, Roberto, for bringing that up, because when we have a problem, we just need to deal with it. Get it over with. If you need to talk to somebody, talk to somebody. As my mama said, talk to your... She's like, Liberty needs to do YouTube because she don't know how to talk to people. That's true. That's why this all started. I started so that I could become a better communicator. I think better when I'm alone. And like Roberto brought up too, you know, the way that we thrive as YouTubers, we're all introverts. And the way that we thrive and get over that is by going to an environment where we feel safe to express ourselves. And for me, I feel the safest expressing myself in my own head, in my writing, and by myself when I'm talking to the camera, to you. I'm talking to you. And because I know, like, I already know that I'm not going to be attacked. It happens very rarely that somebody attacks me on my channel. And to be honest, though, when it does happen, it still hurts. But I get over it quickly because I just think, who are they? Somebody that needs love, number one. Two, I don't know them usually, but I'm not going to retaliate because then that depreciates me. So everybody, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for your loving comments. As always, I appreciate y'all. You are worth it. I love you. Evil wins when the good guy is silent. So speak up. Talk about it. If somebody's bullying you on YouTube, post your video below. If somebody's bullying you in the real world, post a comment. You know, talk about the things that are hurting you, because that's the biggest thing that hurt me in my life, was not talking about it. I thought I had to be a hero and keep everything inside. That meant I was strong. I feel like I was betrayed. Someone was a liar. Someone was phony and disloyal, and I don't appreciate that in a person. Just because somebody does something to us, A, it doesn't have to devalue us, and B, it doesn't mean that we're weak because it does bother us. We need to speak it out and talk about things in a healthy way where we can lift others up. Because you know what? Hate cannot be conquered with more hate. It can only be conquered with love. That's what Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. said. Use love as a weapon. Wield your words as a weapon to empower others. The power of life and death is in the tongue, okay? So use your words to lift people up. Do not use your words to tear people down, because it only makes you look bad. And if you can't say anything nice, remember what Mama said. Don't say anything at all. I'm going to post the video below, and this is going to be hard for my people to watch because it's going to be all great until you see the end where he makes this deprecious comment. You know, he said something really cruel about me. I feel like if I do this, I'm terrified to do this, but if I do it, it's going to help a lot of people to be brave, and that's what we need to do. We need to stick together, and we don't need to fight with hate. We need to fight with love. My problem with this whole thing is that my company is called I Am Worth It Incorporated. I know that I am worth it now. I know that you are worth it. But my problem is that I didn't want to be like him, basically. You know, to make a joke at the expense of others is depreciating you in value, not them, okay? And it may hurt when somebody says something to you, but just think about it. When you go to sleep at night, do you want to be the one that was cruel to somebody and you can't sleep? This person has a self-worth problem if they are hurting you. You are not adding value to them if you are hurting them back. And you're devaluing yourself. So love yourself by not retaliating. If you deal with this in a good way, in a good, healthy way, then you won't have to, A, worry about anything coming back on you, any backlash from anybody. You won't have to worry about anybody else bullying you. You will get the support you need. That's all I can tell you. You will get support, and it will really spawn your creative processes because you will be free. Be free, man. Don't be hateful because hate is your prison. If you watched my very first episode in my relationship series, it is called How to Be a Superstar, okay? And the way that you do that, that's the secret to life, is lifting others up. Make other people feel like a superstar, and you will be a superstar. Puedes hacer lo que tú quieres. Vales mucho. Subscribe, like, comment. Sharing is caring on all your social media. Liberties BS on YouTube. Thanks you. You are worth it. Post your response video below. And if you don't want to post a response video, you can also post a comment about a time when you were bullied and you dealt with it by lifting others up and helping out humanity, okay? You are worth it. Vales mucho. Thank you. Put your kryptonite. And he do